2 alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Keller. This is Kevin Harlan. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. It's Philadelphia and the Orlando Magic. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And guys, taking a look at prime time, what will we see from him?
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And one other thing, I like his vision when he's posting up. Being able to score down there is just part of being an effective post player. You got to punish him for doubling up on you, too.
You look at the Magic. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And anytime you can go up 2-0 in a series, it's not a guarantee, but history tells us that you almost always win. So, huge game here tonight.
Well, I'll take it a step further and say whichever team wins this game will go on to win the series, Steve. It's a bold statement to make, but I'm not afraid of bold statements. I do believe that.
The closer. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Magic shooting their first free throws here for the night. Both free throws good from the closer.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's the kid, defended by Schmidt. Pass to Williams. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Schmidt. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's the monster, guarded by Walker, stolen by Walker. He dishes it to Williams. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the leg. Make him earn it at the line.
And he makes both free throws.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
The mayor passes to Caldwell Pope. And the call will be against Clemson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
Paul George, he's checked in for Williams. His shot's good from the monster.
It is so hard to contain. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
The kid passes to George. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Here's the beast. And he drops him a layup off the glass.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Outside, George. Off target from three-point range.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
The monster passes to Schmidt. Here's Caldwell Pope. Takes a 3. And that one's good. The Beast's got 5 points so far.
And the offense, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Here's the kid. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
And so here's Orlando. After the Sixers pick up 2. The closer, guarded by Walker. And he says, he gets it with a quick dunk of his own.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something to write extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Richmond no good.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
It doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse throwdown like that.
Clark, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Well, he's already got a pretty good one too, Kevin. It's only going to get better with plays like that.
And George, here we go. Pass to Sampson. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Doc's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Caldwell Pope passes to the closer. Orlando moving the ball around. No good. Excellent D there from George. The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. The dish to Walker. Plenty of space. The three, Richmond. Sampson. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jumper.
He knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
See the way he times his passes so well? That was a great assist.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Tipped away. Gets it to go. The Magic trail by 3. The Mayor passes to the Monster. Lays it up and banks it in. The Monster's got 6.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Pass up to Richmond. Here is Doc. Wide open. It's rebounded by the Beast.
An easy look there, but, he misses those once in a while.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
I'll tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
With the aggression they're showing early on, they're driving into the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving. A lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
George, defended by Caldwell Pope. George gets a screen from Sampson. He kicks it to Richmond. And he overshot that one, missing.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
The Mayor passes to Caldwell Pope. Nice D from the kid.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Can they get it? Rejected by Schmidt.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
He passes to Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Let's look back now at some league leaders from the regular season. This time, it's a check on the best free throw shooters among the NBA centers and power forwards. We look at the Monster, second in the NBA. So great from the line.
And with those numbers at the foul line, he should be trying to get there as often as possible. Operating among the big bodies in the paint, he gets those chances.
Well, it works two ways. I mean, he's very physical, understands how to draw fouls, and he's lethal once he gets to the line. But if you're defending him, you got to really watch how you body up on him so you don't send him to the line.
So it's Orlando now after Paul George getting his 3 to go. But they recover it. Three-pointer. No good from Schmidt.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
This is to George. Richmond outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's like a layup for him. It's just wide open out there.
Carter left side. And the pass to Sonic Kinsey. Here's the Mayor from downtown. Gets it to go.
How about that for a response.
We will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
And there's the feed to George. Pass to the kid. Back to George. Passes it to the kid. It's Richmond on the wing. Here's the kid. 4 on the clock. For the 3. And Paul George, another 3. George has got 8.
That's his third make in 4 attempts, guys, so quick start for the game.
Hang time on that rim. Put a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark.
So it's Orlando now after the missed 3 from Richmond, and the kid picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Power down with both hands. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Here's Jackson after the Magic pick up 2. Tries a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Steve, they've come out with the take no prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
The 76ers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Now here's Jackson. Back to Martin. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Williams. Shot no good. And Orlando the other way. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Now here's Williams, and it's blocked by Sonny-Kitson. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. .34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Burks.
He's done a terrific job rebounding here so far, allowing no second chance points.
Wagner, guarded by Jackson. And that one's good. 6 points for him.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
Feeds it to Martin. Outside Williams. But he recovers it. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
The 3 from Anthony. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
Boy,
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Shane, I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Reggie Jackson. Williams is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Martin in at the power forwards position. The 76ers trail by 12. Got a piece of it. Jackson with it. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Kenyon Martin is checked in for Philadelphia. The pass to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. And the call will be against prime time. That's his third foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach would probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of it.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
He was just enjoying the moment up there.
Now here is Lowry. Lets the three fly. The putback, and Drummond throws it down.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you need on the offensive glass. That's the only way to get it done.
Good on the shot.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Now here is Lowry. Outside for Martin. Outside Martin. Just 5 to shoot. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Magic leading by 17. Anthony dishes to Harris. Back to Anthony. He passes to Wagner. Outside Anthony. Kicks it to Harris. The three-pointer, no good.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Lowry against Harris. Lowry kicks to Martin. Back to Lowry. Here's Drummond. The kick out to Williams. From past the arc. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's now 7 points for Williams. Harris outside. Harris missing again. The 76ers trail by 14. Martin kicks to Williams. Makes it off the glass. Williams has got his third basket of the night right there. And now the first timeout call here for the Magic. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams were the toughest on opposing ball handlers in the regular year. The Magic in second.
Kevin, time and time again, this team has proved during the regular season that they were a force to be reckoned with at the defensive end of the floor. Active, always in the stands, always applying pressure.
Here is Lowry after the made shot from Williams. Walker's shot is off.
You have to get a hand in his face because that's his range right there.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
The Kitties check in for Philadelphia. And up the court from the Magic on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Williams. Pass to the kid. Count the bucket.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
So it's Orlando now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's the closer. Out to Anthony. Fires the three. Count that one. Anthony's got 6.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's the kid, covered by Anthony. The kid passes to Walker. Outside Martin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Magic leading by 14. There's the pick. Anthony, the pass to the monster. Outside Anthony. Passes it to Wagner. Here's the monster. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. He's got 11.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
He feeds it to Martin. Pass to Drummond. Back to Martin. Shot clock at 6.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
And the 76ers making a change here. Leaps for it. Stolen away. At the court come the Magic on the break. Harris passes to the Beast. Stolen by Martin. Now the 76ers on the break. Walker leading the charge. That's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Richmond, who's checked in for Martin. So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 16-point game.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there. Kevin, he knows how to run the show offensively. One of those guys you can trust to make the right play.
Yeah, he's got fantastic command of the game. He makes it tough on the defense and really makes things quite easy for his teammates.
Here's the Mayor, a closer, guarded by Walker. A closer. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
Well, he stopped the dunk there. That was about the only play he could make.
Well, you don't like the foul, but you don't like to give up an easy dunk either. Shooting 100% in the quarter, they've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Richmond outside. The pass to the kid. He dishes it to Williams. That's tipped. One-on-one here. Rejected by Walker. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And Orlando making a change here. Caldwell Pope checked in. Timeout called the 76ers.
Well, just too many easy buckets, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. And this timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Gets it to go. Orlando leading by 13. The Mayor passes to Caldwell Pope.
That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
And the 76ers making a change here. George is checked in. Left side, George. The kid passes to Richmond. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The shot's good from Sampson. Orlando's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. They get a hand on it. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's the Mayor. No good. Nice D from Sampson.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
But they get it back.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
The Mayor passes to the closer.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
But there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
The Beast passes to Schmidt.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Folks, this is winning basketball right here. I mean, you've got to knock down your free throws, and they're doing that.
Carter, he's checked in for the Monster. Now, here is George. Not a lot of room. He passes to Sampson. That's good. Doc's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, a big man with very soft hands and a nice touch around the hoop.
The Mayor passes to the Beast. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Well, we've had some big guys in the NBA this season that were not afraid to let it fly from deep, and here were the best among them. Well, you look at Walker, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
It's amazing these days. There's just so many good outside shooting big men. That didn't used to be the case in the NBA, but now the floor is spread all over the place because you've got so many big-time shooters at that 4 and 5 spot.
Yeah, you make a good point there, Steve. Big guys shooting the ball well. It's part and parcel of the game now. You go back a generation, there were only a fraction of big men who can knock down outside shots like we're seeing currently.
The Mayor passes to Caldwell Pope. Passes it to the Beast. He climbs up and off the back line and down it falls. The Beast's got 12 in the game. The dish to Walker. .54 seconds left in the first half. Here's Sampson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Some nice numbers in this one for Doc. He's got 10 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
Yeah, he's been establishing terrific position, boxing out very well and battling hard for every rebound.
The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. All free throws good from Sampson. Magic leading by 8. Knocked away.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurt.
Rejected by Caldwell Pope. Richmond the pass to the kid. The 76ers with another miss. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
And the first one at the line is good. Oh, free throws good from the Beast. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's the kid. He's got 11. He kicks to George. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? Man, that's just an awful turnover.
The Mayor passes to the closer. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. They'll go to the line. This is his third trip to the free throw line. 9 seconds left here in the second. Here's Richmond. Outside, George. Wide open shot is on the money. George has got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Schmidt. Oh, he put it down! What a shot! The buzzer!
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
What unbelievable postseason action we've got going up.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Everything's magnified in a game like this, and with the microscope squarely on him as their go-to guy, he came through in a huge way in the first half.
Steve, that's what he's known for. I mean, his ability to raise his game according to the situation makes him elite level.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Orlando, the Mayor is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's the closer. And there's the monster, and it's the Beast, and it's the small forward. And there's the call on that. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Williams, he's checked in for Paul George.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
Both free throws good from Schmidt. The 76ers trail by 13. Richmond outside. Dishes to Walker. 14 feet away. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Orlando's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the middle. The monster. No luck. Great D that time from Sampson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The shot's good from the kid. The Kid's got 13.
How about this performance in the face of the injury? Playing through a lot of pain out there.
The pass to the Beast. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to the Monster. 6 to shoot. Now the 76ers on the break. Rejected by Schmidt. There's a screen. He passes to Caldwell Pope. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's the Kid. 13 points in the game. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if the defender's all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And also with him, don't think you can relax the defense on him when he gets the ball in the low post, because he is a superb passer. He'll find whoever's been left open.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Sampson. Down low. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
The 2 points are pretty much a lock when they're able to get the ball into that position inside.
The Mayor passes to Caldwell Pope. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Williams. Here's the Beast. Here's the closer. Tries again, and he makes good on the... The closer's got 13.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The Kid passes to Williams. Here is Doc, defended by Caldwell Pope. The feed to Walker. Pope loose. And now Orlando on the break. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Well, no question the players you see listed here. The assist leaders at small forward. They're some of the best passers in the league outside the point guard position. And you look at the Beast, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. They're very unselfish guys at a position that sometimes puts more of an emphasis on individual play.
Most of those guys can take matters into their own hands if they need to. But like you pointed out, Steve, that's not their MO. That's not how they want to roll. They want all 5 players on the floor to be involved in the offense, and that's what they want to facilitate.
The 76ers trail by 11. The Kid passes to Walker. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And Orlando making a change here. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little over 3.5 minutes going by. So it's Philadelphia now. On the wing, Richmond.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Schmidt, it's blocked. 3-on-3. Williams dishes to Richmond. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Schmidt. And that one's good. The Mayor's got 12 points in the game. The 76ers trail by 11. Wow. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Richmond. Sonic heads he passes to Caldwell Pope. The Monster. That is good. The Monster's got 5 points in the court. I'm going to change now to catch up on some numbers here with the hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, they're hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end. Very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of blocked shots for them tonight.
Soft touch off the glass. He's got 18.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Ball's not loose. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. The 76ers making a switch here. Outside Williams. On the lane, Jackson. Feeds it to Drummond. Defended by Sanikits. 5 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Orlando leading by 12. The Mayor passes to Wagner. Here's the Mayor. The finger roll finish at the button. The Mayor's got 14 points for the game.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Back to Jackson. Knocked loose. And up the court from the Magic on the break.
Oh, down there. Man.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Oh, it's smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
The Magic have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. To the paint, Sanikitsi, defended by Sampson. Good. He's got 12.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Sanikitsi passes to Schmidt. Here's Wagner. With the live Orlando. Here's the monster. Some solid D from Drummond.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Williams for 3. And it's Williams again missing.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. 16 points for Williams. And Philadelphia making a change here. Orlando leading by 14. Here's Sanikitsi. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's the pass to Schmidt. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. The Mayor's got 8 here in the quarter.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Richmond outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now here's Jackson, defended by Schmidt. Lock at 6. Here's Sampson. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Doc's got 14 points.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
The Mayor, guarded by Jackson. The Mayor passes to Caldwell Pope. Offline with his 3.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. The 76ers making the switch here. Here's the closer. He's got 13. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Three-pointer, Martin. It's rebounded by the Beast. Magic leading by 19. Passes it to the closer. That's blocked by Richmond. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Walker. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Orlando's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Bad at all. Pass to the Beast. Takes the three. They get it again. From deep. The shot is off. The 76ers trail by 19. About 3 seconds between shot and gameplay. Williams attacking. Can't get it to go. Orlando's. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Richmond. No good from Schmidt. Here's the kid. 1 second left. And that's not going to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, Clark, you never like to see a player have to come out of the game with an injury.
Especially when it's your own teammate. But the other guys just have to step up in the meantime to make up for his absence. Next guy up is what we say.
So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 19. And up the court come the Magic on the break. So
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
and Clark power on the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition. You gotta love the low post offense. That was beautiful.
Here's Schmidt, and it's blocked by Sampson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Williams with the steal. Richmond with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Walker, and it's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that goal.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
That's good. The 76ers trail by 21. Williams with 3. Here's Sampson. And the shot falls short this time.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, great effort.
Good on the three-point shot.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Kicks to Richmond. Shoots it. Another miss by Philadelphia. Magic have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. The Mayor passes to the Beast. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. There's the block. And the layup's good off the glass.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and I'll tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way. Hammer time! Reverse that one. Oh, now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on this play.
Yeah, you love that body control.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
Sampson. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Out to Carter. And Kalfavoski is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
The 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. He feeds it to Martin. Lowry kicks to Martin. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot is good. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Harris dishes to Carter. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been...
rim is shaking. It's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
Not improbable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark. Quick hands on the steal. Quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on deep.
Pulls up. Doc, defended by Wagner. Lowry from outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
And they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Suggs. It's rebounded by Sampson. Doc's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And it's Martin penetrating. Gets it to go. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lowry against Anthony. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Martin with the bucket. Magic shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And it's Harris off the drive. And here's Anthony for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
Passes it to Sampson. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Doc's got 19 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Stolen by Martin. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. That's good. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. It's Anthony with the drive. Anthony off a pick from Wagner. Anthony with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Just 5 on the clock. Suggs. Martin slams it home for the putback.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Martin with the screen on Harris. Burks. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
And that was a strong pick by Martin.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field. Outside Anthony. From 10 feet out, and there the Magic with another bucket. 76ers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Burks, guarded by Harris. Some solid defense from Harris. Here are the Magic now. He dishes it to Anthony. He passes it to Wagner. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
One of the sweetest moves in the game, the reverse layup in traffic.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. It's Martin on the wing. Burks.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Here's Carter. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Martin. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open. And as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
Orlando's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Anthony with it. Lowry picks him up. Lowry against Anthony. Harris. Pocket 6. Suggs. Misses off the left iron. The 76ers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Burks. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Defense has been a little soft, allowing them some operating room inside here in the second half, and they're taking advantage of it, which is what they should do.
Paul George, he's checked in for the 76ers.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Bart, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you've got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
The dish now to Harris. Orlando moving the ball around. No good from Wagner. Philadelphia shooting well, 50% from the floor. Outside, George. Lets it go with a 3. Carter pulls it in. Magic shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting in all cylinders. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He kicks it to Harris. It's tipped. Left side, George. Reverses. And the layup is good.
Looks like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Outside Anthony. And there's the pass to Wagner. The Magic again can't hit. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Dishes it to Lowry. Jacks up a 3, that's the bucket.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, you guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just did one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played